Hello guys, my name is the Polish Gamer and welcome to a new video on the channel. Now this is gonna be a little bit of a different kind of video. Now see, this video is gonna be about something else. It's not gonna be gaming related. No, it's actually gonna be music related. It's gonna be about Nickelback to be exact. As some of you may know, Nickelback is actually my favorite band. Yeah, some people might hate me for that because they are a pretty hated band. Don't really get it, but you know, people have their own opinion. But personally, I think Nickelback is a great band, and because I am such a big fan, I actually happen to own quite a lot of their CDs. Actually, all of their CDs. Well, actually, no, I don't have their greatest hits album, but I don't think I really need that because I already have all of their songs on the actual albums that they are from, so I don't think I really need the greatest hits album. I don't know, I might get it someday in the future, but I don't think I really need it. So yeah, in this video, I'm gonna be going through all of my Nickelback CDs that I own. I'm gonna be starting off with the CDs that came out first, and I'm slowly gonna be going through I'm basically gonna start with the oldest, and I'm gonna just go through all of them until we reach the latest. So yeah, let's start with Nickelback's very first album, Curb. Yes, Nickelback Curb. This was originally released in 1996. But this is actually the 2002 re-release. So yeah, as you can see, it even says the rare debut from Nickelback. So yeah, no, it is their first CD. Here on the back you can see the track list. I really like this album. It is quite different from all of the other albums, but that's the thing with the early Nickelback albums. You know, they did have a different sound back in the day. This was very grunge, I have to say. Especially their first two CDs, they were very grunge. My favorites of this one are my favorite song on this CD are definitely Little Friend, The Tangler, Where, Falls Back On, Fly, Just For, and I Don't Have. That's pretty much almost all of the songs, but I like all of the songs on this CD, but I guess those are the highlights. So yeah, this is oh my lord. Well, okay. God damn it. Okay, don't worry guys, CD is okay. But yeah, here you have the inside. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now go back in there. As you can see, I take very good care of my CDs. Yeah. Okay, so that was the first album. I really like it. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely still a very good album. Now let's go to their second album, and that's The State. Oh yeah, this is a very good album. I really like this one. Just like Curb, this one still does have that different sound. It's pretty grungy. It does kind of remind me of Nirvana sometimes. I don't know if that's just me. Probably not, because I mean Nickelback used to be post grunge, and well, they're not really post grunge anymore. They've kind of moved on from that. But yeah, here we have a photo of the band. Yeah, back in the day, Chad Kroeger with the long hair, and you still have Mr. Vic Dahl as the drummer. Yeah, but this is you have the track list as well. This one has a lot of good songs on it, like Breathe, Leader of Men, Worthy to Say, Not Leaving Yet, Hold Out Your Hand is also a very good one. One complaint I really do have with this album is that it is pretty short. I'm pretty sure it's actually the shortest Nickelback album out there, and seriously, it's just short. There are 11 tracks, and the 11th one, Leader of Men, the track Leader of Men is actually repeated twice in the album. As you can see, you have it here at number 3, and then you also have it at number 11, but it's just played with the acoustic guitar. So yeah, it's kind of cheap that they use the same song twice, because the acoustic version isn't even that good in my opinion. I much prefer the normal regular version. But yeah, still a very good album, many good songs. This is the album that really got Nickelback the attention from Roadrunner Records, you know, so they wanted to sign them up, and then they re-released this album under their label. And okay, we're back. Okay, sorry guys, just had to cut the recording there because we just got a visitor. Yeah, that's what happens when you're not really organized. Yeah, but like I was saying, this is the album that got Nickelback the attention of Roadrunner Records. You know, it got them signed. So yeah, the second album, The State, a very good one. I think it's better than Curb, even though it is pretty short, which is disappointing, but still some very good tracks on it. Now we're gonna move on to the next album, but the next 5 albums that Nickelback released actually have on the from the original album series, which has like 5 of their albums. I actually made an unboxing video from this a couple of months ago. So yeah, this was a very good buy. It cost me only like 20 euros, and there's 5 albums in this. So yeah, that's like 5 albums for the price of 2 or something like that, you know. So yeah, very good deal, very good deal. But yeah, let's move on to the next Nickelback album, which was Silver Side Up. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is the best Nickelback album. This is definitely my favorite one. I love this album. This is the album that really pretty much made Nickelback famous. Seriously, it did. Like, especially the second track, How You Remind Me, which was played all over radio. It's crazy. But yeah, it really is my favorite album. Just like The State, it is kind of on the shorter side, but the tracks on this album are amazing. I love every single one of these tracks. Like it's just like the way, like the order of the songs are, it's just also so perfect. Like I just love it. There you have a photo of the band and the track list. I just think there's nothing wrong with this album in my opinion. I guess my only complaint that I really could have is, like I said, it is a little bit on the shorter side, but still it's a very good album, definitely my favorite one. And yeah, I love it. So yeah, I guess that's all I had to say about this one. Silver Side Up, my favorite Nickelback album, and it probably will always be my favorite. So yeah, now let's move on to the next one, the follow-up to Silver Side Up. The Long Road. Yeah, The Long Road. I really like this album as well. It's an amazing album. It has, just like Silver Side Up, many great tracks. This is when Nickelback kind of started to change their sound a little bit. This was the last album which had Ryan Vickedal as the drummer. But yeah, like I just said, this was when Nickelback started to change their sound a little bit, where they moved away from the post-grunge and started to, you know, just have some different kinds of songs, like more ballads and more, you know, just a different sound. So yeah, like especially on like songs like Someday or Should Have Listened, you know, stuff like that, or See You at the Show, which is a very good example actually. But yeah, a very good album still. All of the songs are amazing. But I pretty much like every single Nickelback song because I am biased. They are my favorite band. So yeah, the track list and everything. The Long Road, very good album. I love it. Then we move on to probably Nickelback's most famous album, and it is actually their most successful album as well. It has sold the most copies out of all of them, and that is All the Right Reasons, released in 2005. Oh, get back in their CD. I really like this album. This album actually does get quite a lot of hate, especially for the lyrics. Everybody says that they're just kind of dumb, but I agree. Like songs like Animals and I don't know, Next Contestant. You know, it doesn't seem like too much time went into making the lyrics. It's just something that maybe Chad Kruger, the lead singer, thought of. You know, just like, I don't know, he just thought of them in like, I don't know, like an hour or less or something like that. But I still really like this album. Some very good songs, a lot of famous songs on here as well. This album had a lot of radio singles. Like it received heavy radio play. So yeah, here follow the band with the car. I'm actually not sure what car is this. I really want to know. I still don't know. I was supposed to look it up, but I just don't know. What is that car? I probably should know it. It looks like a pretty cool 70s kind of car, you know, something from Goodfellas maybe. But yeah, I really like this cover. All the Right Reasons, Nickelback's most successful album, probably their most hated one as well, because like I said, of the lyrics and everything. And this is like probably like when people like hate on Nickelback, this is the album that they really think of, like because it has like all of the songs that people like to make fun of, like Photograph and Rockstar. Look at this photograph. Yeah, exactly. But I still really love this album. It's amazing. I love it. All the Right Reasons. Now let's go to the next album. Man, this is actually going pretty quickly, isn't it? Now we have Dark Horse. Yeah. Another album which people like to hate. Of course I don't. I actually really like it. I think this is a very good rock album. It has many awesome tracks. Also has some slower tracks and some ballads which are very good. Like I'd Come For You and If Today Was Your Last Day, Never Gonna Be Alone. And it also ends off with This Afternoon, which is just a very nice party song, I guess. You know, many people like the main criticism for this album is that it's just about like drugs and girls and sex, but no, I agree that is like kind of like most of the songs are about, but I don't know, I like it. You know, it's I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, songs like Something in Your Mouth, Burn It to the Ground, and Next Go Round, Shaking Hands, SEX, you know. I agree, they are kind of like all about the same thing, just women, money, drugs, partying, sex, you know. But they're still good songs, and I like them, you know. They're just good to listen to, I guess. Here you have another photo of the band with the track list as well. But yeah, many people really hate this album. I really like it. I think it's actually one of Nickelback's best. And yeah, that's all I had to say about that one. Now let's move to the next one. We're getting into the really recent albums now. Here and Now. I like this album. It's not one of my like all-time favorites. It's definitely not like in the top 3 or anything, but it's still a good album. It's not really like it's a pretty forgetful album. I mean, a lot of the songs on here are like they're good songs, but they're not really songs that you're like really ever gonna like go out of your way just to listen to them again. But it's just another Nickelback album, you know. It's nothing new, but it's still good. It's still good. I really like it. Just like pretty much all the other like the Nickelback albums before, it has its like harder songs, like the rock and roll songs, like This Means War, Bottoms Up, Midnight Queen, and it also has some slower songs like let me look, Lullaby, Trying Not to Love You, and Don't Ever Let It End, which actually happens to be the last song on the album. Yeah, but yeah, it's not my favorite, but I still really like this one. Here and Now, released in 2011. Yeah, another photo of the band. Really good album. Not my favorite though. So that was all of the albums from the original album series. Now let's move on to Nickelback's newest album, which is No Fixed Address. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this album. I really don't know what to say about it. I mean, it's good. It's a very good album, I think. I really like it. I actually got this for Christmas, along with the Black Album from Metallica. Those are the 2 CDs I got for Christmas. And I really like it. It's a different album, I have to say. It is a different album. There's probably only about 2 or 3 rock songs, like really like real rock songs on this. Like many people, like even Nickelback fans, even some Nickelback fans really say that they don't really like this album because they say that it's too poppy, that there's too many pop songs, you know, and that, you know, I guess I agree. I mean, like I just said, there's only about 2 or 3 like actual rock songs. I mean, you have Million Miles an Hour, Edge of a Revolution, Make Me Believe Again, Get 'Em Up, also not really that sure, and The Hammer's Coming Down, I guess, but the rest of them, like especially like songs like What Are You Waiting For, She Keeps Me Up, and especially Got Me Running Round, which actually features Flo Rida. Yeah, believe it or not, Nickelback made a song with Flo Rida. Yeah, I'm not gonna make any comments about that. But yeah, I still like this album. It's a very nice listen. It's just like Here and Now. It's not my favorite, but I still really do like it. Especially like there are some very good songs on here. Like Edge of a Revolution, I think is still one of Nickelback's like all-time best songs in my opinion. I really like it. But yeah, I like this album. You know, people like to talk shit about it because it's not really rock, but I like it. But hopefully the next Nickelback album will be more of an actual rock album, you know, because yeah, this is not really the Nickelback that I fell in love with in the first place. But fair enough, I still like this album. Yeah, photo of the band, the track lists and everything, and then you have the inside. Yeah. But yeah, guys, so that was my Nickelback CD collection. Here, as you can see, I have my Nickelback shirt, and here I have a Nickelback wristband. So, yeah, as you can see, I am a pretty big fan of Nickelback. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's different, you know, it's not really gaming related, but I'm just such a huge Nickelback fan. I just have to make a video about them, you know. But yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing else I really have to say. Yeah, that was the video. So my name is the Polish Gamer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.